Is this shit fucking recording? Alright, it better be fucking recording. Alright guys, what is up? Unfull here. And I am about to teach you how to fucking hit like me. Now who the fuck wants that like me? No one. Alright, let's get this fucking shit started. Pick your fucking song or whatever, you know. Alright, you know what? I'm fucking confused. After you get your fucking song picked out and shit, you wanna find, I don't know, a part of the song that you wanna do. Like, for example, maybe the chorus of the song. And, alright, so what I usually do when after I got the song and everything, and maybe sorted everything out, but this is what I usually do, is I would add another audio track and bring the track with the song down, because, you know, you're gonna be having fucking gunshots in this shit, in this fucking bitch. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and find the part of my song, you know, cause I'm a fucking weeaboo, and fucking Shamsy is fucking gay. Alright, after you find the part of the fucking goddamn song that you want, what you want to do is you make sure is to click on the gay ass fucking song, press S, okay, S for shit, so that shit fucking doesn't bother you, and then you want to drag it all the way down, cause I'm an OCD motherfucker. If it's a copyrighted song, make sure, I usually use copyrighted songs, and I make sure they stay under maybe 30 seconds. Mostly 30 seconds. This ed is basically going to like teach you basic stuff, alright? Because that's all I fucking do in my eds, right? This will also, you can use this shit in like an episode or a mini, or add your fucking feelings out. That's what I used to do. Alright, you want to cut that fucking shit. Like how you cut your dick off at night. You know, you want to fade them in. Well, you don't really have to do this, because this is what pussies do. And, what you want to do is, you want to double click the track. So you have this little blue thing. Make sure the loop playback is on, because, like, say, for example, you were to play this, and then you can loop back in the circle. As, like, alright. I suck at fucking tutorials. Let's start off with, you know, getting some fucking gay clips. Fucking stripe, you're gay. I'm gonna make this the fucking opener. Let's mute this track real quick. You don't have to do the muting track thing. So, first thing you wanna do is you wanna find that big beat, you know, it's like, wah-pah! It's just like featuring. So, let's do that. Let's find that big ass fucking beat. Like that, for example. I'm sorry if it's fucking loud. Suck my dick. Okay, what I just did there, I didn't really explain it, but what you do is you press U to, like, you know, it's basically like ungrouping, like that. Don't worry if it goes red, because you don't really need that fucking shit. Basically, you're just gonna watch this video and you're gonna be fucking confused as fuck, because you won't know what the fuck I'm doing, because I don't know how to explain shit. But why not give it a try? Since you found that, you know, big beat, you know, you want to try to find the part where you shoot. Sometimes you might have to zoom in, you know, they get that 1 second in, like that. I'll start with the first frame of when he shoots. What you want to do is make sure you click the clip, press S. Alright, now was that fucking hard? Okay, to be honest, I'm just gonna do what I usually do. I usually just find like a place where I can start the clip off after the motion track and shit. And so that's what I'm gonna do right now. You don't have to do this, but that's what I do. Okay, I found that shit. Put a marker there. After you do that shit, I'm trying to process everything and go through everything while I can. I know this is gonna be a pretty fucking long video, but yeah. Alright, you know, after you've found the part of where you want to start it at on the song and stuff, and then you found that big beat, and then you found where he shoots, next thing you probably want to do is you want to either find the next beat, after the big beat. Like that. I know the song's fucking loud. This is the master shit. This one is like, yeah, it's fucking ear rape. So I keep it around there. Now, after you find that next beat, make sure you click on the clip, because if you don't click on the clip, this is what happens when you press S. It cuts the song and the clip. No, we don't want that, do we? So Control Z that shit if you do it on accident, because you fucking follow my fucking examples. Alright, make sure you clicked on the clip, press S. Now, you want to try to find where the final kill cam starts. Well, not exactly where it starts, but you maybe want to find maybe the part where he starts to maybe spin or do some, you know, kick flips and shit, like swapping, like that. So now this is Call of Duty fucking editing. This ain't no fucking AMV shit. Alright. Now let's see, like here for example, I'm gonna play the clip real quick through. Alright. So, you know, that's how the transition's gonna work. Now I'm gonna teach you later on how to make that shit look dank as fuck. Alright. Dank. Alright, you know, typical shit. If you watch other, you know, how to edit videos, typical shit you do, you fucking find the beats and fucking mark them down. Takes out for Harambe. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and then I'll be right back. And I did not mark every single beat. Alright, so if you never watched, you know, how to edit tutorials or anything, what you do is, you know, like I said, like, you know, the big beat, and then you find the next beat, and then what you want to keep doing is keep finding that next beat, you know, keep that flow going. I don't have flow, so you may be better than me, but who cares? But yeah, you want to keep going and find that beat. So let's say, you know, after that big beat, it's like boom, you know, he hits a shot, and then what do you want to do is you want to find a spot, like, you know, like, I mean, you can keep fucking going on with the beats and shit. Like, say, if you wanted to keep the kill cam going on long as fuck, which I really suggest not doing, but if that's what you like, man, long kill cams are the way to go then. But, you want to find a certain part of the song where it actually sounds good to hit a shot, like, as, like, the big beat. Maybe if it's a song with lyrics, like this one, it hits on the lyric with the big beat, and then, you know, these beats are with the lyrics too, but like, it's like, I really don't know how to explain it, but maybe if she starts like a new, like, say, a new verse, if it starts like a new verse, so, like this one's like I'm guessing a new verse, so with the big beat, not really a big beat, but it goes like, it's kind of like a big beat, whatever, it doesn't matter, do whatever you want, man. I'm just doing this tutorial for you guys. Well, for people who want to learn how to fucking edit. Alright. So, after you find that certain part, you want to press... Actually, don't press S yet. Alright. You want to try and find the part where he shoots in the final kill cam. So, after you find that, now press S. The first frame. Always the first frame. Sometimes, maybe not, but okay. So after you've done that, what I usually do is, now you're wondering, how the fuck am I supposed to make this look cool? Because this looks like shit right here. Oh yeah, man, that's fucking cool. Alright. What I do is, I usually speed up the kill cam, and now you're wondering how I do that. This is not the velocity part yet. I'll get to that later. What you want to do is, you want to hold down Control, and then when you see that little squiggly line under where your mouse is on the clip, make sure it's at the end of the clip, right? Like right here. That's why, you know, I split that shit apart so you can see it. The squiggly line. Now you want to do is you want to hold your mouse, and then you want to drag it all the way to your certain point. Now this fastens up the clip, so let's watch this shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna mute the song for now. Yeah, so it fastens up the clip. After you do that, drag your clip right along, where he shoots, and bam. Alright, now this is not all of it. Okay. After that, that certain point of the song, you want to try to find another beat to, end that whole clip. So let's find that right now. Alright, I didn't really explain it too well, but I think I said it, but like, after you find that certain part of the song, you want to try to find another beat. Okay, I didn't really explain it well, but what I was trying to say is, you want to find that beat after that certain point. Obviously, I just said that like fucking 3 times before. But after you find it, like for example, like that, you want to do is cut it, cut it, because this is where a death cinematic is gonna go. Okay, you're gonna be in the mind like me, not really, but don't really suggest you being in the mind of me. But yeah, after you find that point, there you have it, death sin. And then it's, say if I was gonna continue the head, and this is like another part where it shoots, like another fucking bullshit clip. So death sin. Find another point. Now this is up to you, if you want to get another point around here in the song, like in a death sin or some shit, and then you want to have a player sin going on to the next clip. That's entirely up to you, because this is basically, okay, I'm just gonna rename this so it doesn't really confuse. Starting point of gay clip, porno clip. Okay, so you got your first clip, then this is basically another clip, and then this is the big shot where he hits it. I'm not trying to confuse anybody, alright? Sorry if I'm confusing you. So, this is the death sin, and then this would transition on to like another clip, alright? So right now I'm just trying to main focus on what I do, basically. So now, after you got all that shit set up, because I do sounds last, I do gunshots entirely last, and that's probably not a good idea, because sometimes you fucking forget, but who cares? So, this is what I usually fucking do now, motion tracker here. Okay, I'm almost. This is gonna be like, you're presenting, like, well, you don't have to do the fucking presenting shit, but that's what I like to do, because I'm fucking classy and old school as fuck. So, Unful presents My Dears, because this is what the song is. Okay, yeah, and make sure you save, okay? Big thing, because say if your power went out, worst mistake ever. I mean, it auto saves for you, but still recommend to save. So if you haven't, save. Alright, after you saved, let's start doing the screen pumps, screen pumps. So you find those little beats and all that shit. Now you want to see if there are beats in like the starting point of the song. Okay, and another thing I forget to mention, if they're like, those little drum rolls, those could be used as black flashes. You may want to add 2 extra layers, one for black flashes and one for black bars. After you do that shit, my song doesn't have anything at the starting point, so what I like to do is I like to, start off with the clip maybe kind of all the way zoomed in. You don't have to do it too big. You can pause the video and get the settings if you want to. That's entirely up to you. And so yeah, and say, alright, I'm gonna do this for an example, but this, I do not really have this. Alright, so let's say maybe a beat was right here, or a beat was like right there. What you want to do is, you want to try to maybe zoom it in a little bit. Don't zoom it in too much, but let's say about, no, that's too much. About right there. That's, to me, that's kind of huge. Alright, you don't want to be going in like, okay, yeah, about like that, about around there. And you can pause again to copy the settings. But that's a good enough thing. And what I would usually do is I would, you know, let's say I would rename these to like huge pump, and it saves the preset for you. But I already have a huge pump, so, and apparently that's a little bit more in, but I keep huge pumps for, you know, where hitting the kill cam is. Now, you're wondering, well, how is this, like, you know, gonna look like screen pumps? Well, what I usually do is, from where the beat is, okay, where the beat is, or wherever you put your screen pump, you want to go back 3 frames. So you can go right here, 1, 2, 3. When you do that, you want to right click and click restore. Okay, now, you know, moving on to the next beat, you know, you want to make a little, maybe a little bit smaller. Now, those are huge pumps. You don't have to do huge pumps for like every single fucking beat. I would suggest like a small little screen pump like this. So say if you're starting off from like the regular thing, I'm gonna try and zoom in like that, alright? And if you did a huge pump, you might want to go back and change it to a normal pump. So from that beat, same thing as again. You want to go back 1, 2, 3 and restore. Now, that is the most simple thing ever. So, I know this is going to look out of place and stuff, but yeah, okay, I'm going to move on to the gunshot, because I want to try to get this done and down in your mind, and so you can move on and get all to the special shit. Alright, now if you save those presets, you know, the huge pump and a normal pump, I would click huge pump. And if you don't have the sound, you can copy the settings and make sure you save it right here. Save preset, make sure you name it something, I don't know, like get huge pump. Now, it's the same thing for every single, like, beat. So it's like beat, screen pump, and go back 3 frames. And right click and restore. That's all. Alright, let's test this out. So, I'm gonna fucking mute the song because I don't want you guys getting annoyed by a Weeaboo. So this is how it's gonna look like. It's gonna look pretty crappy because I left those 2 on, but I just want to show an example. Boom. Okay, now the reason why it looks like this is because I'm fucking retarded and I explain it. After you do that thing at the end, you know, you go all the way to the end for the shot. You want to make sure you go onto the clip where you cut the shot. You want to click huge pump again. And now you're going to have to make a new preset. This one's for the transition from the you know, the kill to the final kill cam. So what you want to do is you want to zoom in like maybe that much. Alright, you can pause the video and copy these. I have my own preset for this, so you can also copy that, which is like basically the same fucking thing. And now you're wondering why this is yellow. That's because it's on slow. Fast and slow. I never really understood the difference of them. So I usually just do slow. And so then I would, same thing again. 1, 2, 3. go back, because he always, I don't know why, but watch things and you learn from him. You always want to put that on slow, and so this is what you should get from him. And here he goes. There you go. Simple fucking transition tank as fuck. Alright, let me remove these two screen pumps. You don't have to do this. Alright, this is just for my video. Alright, you don't have to do those. Alright, so let's move it on. Boom. Okay, now after you do that, this is pretty fucking simple. Same thing, you can go back to your, starting clip, and then you can copy that, big thing you start off with, from the beginning. And then you can just copy, paste, make sure you click on the keyframe. Forgot to tell you that. And then, pretty fucking easy. It's pretty fucking dang. And so now, this is moving on to the kill cam stuff. I am so sorry if this video is confusing. If you have questions, I will answer them in the comments. But yeah, you want to copy and paste. You don't have to copy and paste, but that's what I fucking do, because I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. And after you get this little screen thing, because it transitions from the kill to the kill cam, and so I would usually just copy that and put it in. Okay, now moving on to the kill cam stuff for the screen pumps and stuff. This is pretty fucking basic. You go to the beat markers you made. You want to click on the markers, and you just want to click. If you save the preset, I usually, well, this is a new preset. I would usually have a thing. So let's say, let's move in a little bit, and then move your mouse to the left for a change of scenery, because everybody's like normal all the way. But I like to give my shits to a twist. Simple thing like last time. Go back 3 frames, like that, and then I would usually go left, normal pump, and now, oh, okay, sorry, normal, back 3 frames, restore, next marker, and then I would go right. Now if you're wondering how to go right, same thing as, if you save the preset for left, you can just simply rotate it to the right. Move your mouse to the right. And yeah, pretty much it. And then back 3 frames, restore, and then go to the end of the kill cam, and then huge pump, back 3 frames, there, voila. So basically, let's play this from the beginning. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, as you know, when you hit the shot like right here, same thing, huge pump. And now if you save the transition, you want to click slow, or I named it slow transition, but you want to click that preset if you saved it, from here, if you saved it, or you can copy it and paste it, who cares. You want to bring that keyframe all the way to the end, and that would usually go to the right. Now you can go to the left, up, down, corners, it doesn't fucking matter. You can even fucking zoom into the fucking scope, but I usually just go to the right, because I go my own way. And then back 3 frames. Okay, I have entirely forgot something. You want to go back to where where your transition is from the kill to the kill cam. You always want to put this one on fast, because go from slow and then you go from fast. So let's watch this shit. Boom, Alright. Okay. Screen pump's done. Now, I'm gonna do the black flashes, alright? Let's do some, black flashes. You wanna go to media generators, scroll all the way the fucking down because you're fucking gay, and pick any fucking color. If you pick magenta, you're fucking straight. If you pick red, you're fucking retarded. If you pick orange, you're fucking gay. If you pick yellow, you're gay. If you pick blue, you're straight. Alright, get this fucking done. I usually go with black because, who gives a shit? So, drag that on to the timeline on the second. Because I told you to make two of these. Right click, and if I didn't tell you how to, I'm sorry. You right click and insert video track. So after you do that, make sure you have two of them. The first one is for the black bars, which I haven't got to yet. The second is for screen flashes and bullshit, who knows. So, you want to cut it to where, I don't know, where the screen flashes feel like ending. Like, maybe, fuck it. I don't want to explain that shit. Well, say if a beat made flashes, like the little drum rolls, and then it stopped, you want to put a marker where it stopped, and then, whatever you feel like. I usually go up to, so let's start from the beginning with the black flashes. I go 1, 2, 3, cut, S, 1, 2, 3, 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 S, 1, 2, 3. And you know the deal. So, after that, you want to go over here, because now you're wondering why the fuck it looks all the way black. What you want to do is, you want to click right there where it says 100 and put in 49.5. Or you can put in any fucking number. You can mess around with it, you can do all, but I usually do 49.5. So now, it should be looking like this. A little bit darken, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So now, how to make them look like screen flashes, what you want to do is, you want to press shift, make sure you're clicked on the first flash, and say if you had like tons of flashes, go to the last one. You go to the first flash, and then you go to the last flash. Press shift, click, and it should be selecting all of them. So after that, you can pick any of these and just drag them along, and they should all follow. So now it should look something a little bit like this. Okay, maybe not a little bit like that, but I'll go frame by frame. Well, you can't really fucking notice it. So if you can't really notice it, you can always, up the game, as I would say. So, there, you can see it a little bit now. But I usually do 49.5. So, flashes down now. And I don't know what I should move on to next. I guess I'll move on to can't really explain the screen flashes, but I guess I'll go to that since that's next. So I use color curves, alright guys? I use color curves. So what you want to do is, you can do it to your first clip or any clip, for who cares. And what you want to do is, I'm going to teach you how to do them. So I'm going to put them on my final kill cam, since my starting clip doesn't really have any markers or beats or anything. So I'm going to start off with that. So what you want to do is, you'll always want to click animate. Make sure you always click animate when you do any effect. So let's click animate. Now, just follow what I do, because I'm very fucking horrible at explaining shit. But so this is basically gonna give you, the screen flashes, getting brighter. these are, you know, for the drum roll and shit. This is just for the beats. So what you want to do is you want to click, make sure you click this first square right here. You want to try and move it upwards, maybe to the left upper, and it's up to your own preferences, and move it up, because your gunshots and the clips and the beats are gonna have two different things. So this is maybe your normal low flash, like your regular flash. Okay, make sure it's a little bit higher. And what you want to do is you want to keep clicking on the markers and keep going down. Now for the end one, you want to have a medium or a high one, which is like, that shit should go like here. You can just copy my shit. So it's not really that different from a low flash. It's just moving down the line a little bit. So maybe about there. You won't see it because, you know, you're on the final kill cam. So you want to do is you want to move back one frame to see how it looks like. So it shouldn't look that bad. And so same thing as screen pumps. Go back 3 frames default. Make sure you go back and do these for the other screen flashes. Back 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrong thing. Default. 1, 2, 3. Click here. Default. 1, 2, 3. Click here. Default. And it should look something like this. Boom, 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 boom. You won't really notice the flashes and all, but who gives a fuck? And if you save the presets for, you know, the medium and low, all you have to do is make sure you select it on color curves on video effects, drag in whatever you name the medium flash onto the kill cam or the kill, like where the shot hits. Make sure you click animate, go all the way to the end of the clip, and click default. Same thing as this one, drag it on, animate, end of the clip, default. And that should be it for screen flashes, alright? So let's watch it. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Now editors might be saying I do shit wrong. Well, fuck you. Alright? Now, the next thing I do is, you know, when it hits the shot, I usually like to blur the screen a little bit. Give it a little boomity bombay. And I'm just gonna let you copy the settings. It's for every effect, you always know what you always want to do is animate. So I'm just gonna drag in a preset I have in stock, and you can just copy this. Now you're wondering, where the fuck is the animate button? Well, what you want to do is, you see these clocks right here onto the side. You want to click whatever you want to animate. Is you just click it, click all of them if you want it to, but I don't do that shit. So you always want to click for, make sure you're on defocus. Sorry, defocus. Drag it on the default onto the where it shoots. No animate button right here, clock. And you want to go to the end of the clip, always to the end of the clip, and make sure it's 0. You can always drag right here too, so make sure it's 0. Same thing as the final kill cam over here, where he shoots. Make sure you click animate, end of the clip, drag it down, 0. That's it. That's the blurriness. Now everybody's like, well, how do you get the clips to shake and all that shit? Well, we are going to move into plugins where you have to download. Another thing is Flicker. Always important. Not really important, but I like it because it kind of makes the screen a little bit brighter. Man, this shit's going to be fucking long. make sure you get some flicker. Copy my settings down if you want it to. This should be adding like, you know, a little flickering like old films. Same thing. Click 0, done. It's basically like the default. So click, add it on to, always add it onto the Final Kill Cam. You can add it to normal clips too, but that's up to you. Same thing, every effect. Now let's move on to shake. Shake is the thing that always moves the kill cam, or the shot, or whatever you like to say. And I have these defaults. You can fucking mess around with them. Who gives a shit? I always like to keep it around 2 and maybe around .800. So, and then you're gonna be like, it's all wobbly, it looks weird. Well, same thing as everything. What you want to do is you want to click animate 0, done. You can do it for the frequency too, it's up to you, but I don't usually do it. So yeah, same thing as the shot. You can make sure you can save it. That's what I do. I save everything. Make sure you save it, name it, paint it, rename it. Up to you, man. And this is how it should look like. And for extra things I do is I would also add them to the clip. You know, make sure it's like, let's say, I'm just gonna put some random shit in. I also added it onto the clip. Hold on. Okay, that just looks weird. Okay, 200. Okay, that just looks weird. I'm just gonna put one of my presets on. Thank you, Glamish, you're gay. And I just drag it onto the final clip also. And so there you have it. It was that pretty much fucking easy. Oh, one thing. Don't ever forget to do this. If you forget, you're a faggot. But what you always want to do is make sure you come up here, click this tool right here, and drag it on. Make sure you drag every single clip, even cinematics. Even after you finish an ed, you always want to drag the whole entire thing. Right click, go to switches, make sure that's unchecked. Make sure that is unchecked. The maintain aspect ratio, make sure that is unchecked. Make sure to reduce interface flicker is checked, and make sure you disable resample, and your ed will look way better. And so yeah, that's basically the road to a normal ed. You know, now you're wondering how you make it look better is by Magic Bully looks, which I'm not gonna add. I'm just gonna make a simple ed, and that's about it. And oh yeah, forgot black bars. I guess I'll leave a picture of them. You can go to Google and find black bars, but I pretty much got them from Google. So you wanna drag it on. You can drag it on to match the whole clip, the whole entire song. And what I usually do after a cinematic or a motion track or anything cinematic related wise, what you want to do is make sure you clicked on it, press S. You can right click and pan crop. Now what you want to do is you can always look right here. You don't have to count. Go 5 frames and zoom in a little bit till it looks about good. Don't fucking go all the way like this. Don't be a bitch. Well, you can do it if you want to, but that's entirely up to you. Everything is entirely up to you. And after that, if it's like a whole clip playing, then just let it be. And then until the clip ends, you press S, you go 10 frames ahead, restore, pretty much it. And so I'm gonna render this out. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I confused you with this whole video. I am truly sorry. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you later in another fucking gay ass tutorial for me. Peace. Forgot gun sounds. You can go to YouTube, get fucking gun sounds. Fuck, I am seriously the most worst thing. Alright, say if you got gun sounds from YouTube, I'm just gonna use it off Kitty. Thank you, Kitty. You download shit from YouTube. You want to find the spot where it actually shoots. So let's see, like that. Okay, want to find that. You want to go to the end of this, and you want to make sure you see this little blue thing right here, and then until you see that little 90-degree angle looking shit, I'm gonna bring it all the way up into the ass. Now you're gonna be like, it's too loud. Okay, that depends on the song, in my opinion, if it can hear it. But I would usually lower it so people can hear it. And what you want to do is you want to right click, make sure it's on the line till you see that little arrow thing. Right click and click this one. I always do this one, and then drag it down till it sounds actually good. That sounds good enough for me. And you might maybe need to make another audio track so you can fit another one on like that. What I just did was I can make sure you don't see the arrow or anything. You can hold down control, click, and move it on to wherever you need it to be. So that's what I did for the next shot. So it's pretty much going to be like if they sound a little bit too loud, you can always lower them down. So you can always press control if you click one of them, and then you can select another one by pressing control and clicking. You can always bring them down both together. So maybe around there. Yeah, that sounds about good. So that's enough for all the editing shit. Hopefully, if I forgot anything, just mention it down in the comments and I'll do it on a next tutorial video. Sorry for all the voice cracks. But yeah, I'll see you later. Peace out. Yeah. You know, oh shit, I keep forgetting shit. Oh my god. Okay. What do you else want to do is, after you finish your whole entire head, make sure it's like, you know, you double click on the song or whatever. You'll eventually learn about what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm just gonna do my own little thing right now since this is like a tutorial and shit. So I'm gonna drag to where the clip, say if you were doing a preview or something for somebody, that's what you can just always do. Find a little spot, move the loop. And so what you want to do is you want to click file, go down to render as, and since you have shake on and stuff, always find main concept avc/aac .mp4, and you want to go down, make sure you can either do 720p or 1080p, and you can always customize your bullshit, but this one is basically the same thing as this one. So make sure it's 30 frames. You can just do this one, okay? Let's just keep it like that. And make sure this thing right here, render to region only, make sure that's on. So click render, let it render out, and yeah, since this is like a little preview and stuff, should be it. And yeah, and after it's done rendering, you can always open voter, see how it looks like. And so that's what I'm about to do. So let's open this shit. Open like it was a Christmas present. Well, that's the gist of it, cinematics and stuff. I'm not gonna do cinematics or anything right now. Pretty fucking tired, and I was willing to teach people how to edit. So this is actually where the video is gonna end. Sorry for all the misunderstandings, but alright. Sorry for all the confusion. If you're confused, leave comments below for questions or anything I left out, or any cases of diarrhea you're wondering about. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and yeah, gay porn. While I was going through making the tutorial and stuff, I forgot how to do velocity. I forgot to put velocity in, so I'm gonna do that real quick. What you want to do is you want to right click and go to insert, remove envelope, and click velocity, and now it should give you this green line on the clip or whatever clip you're doing velocity on. Velocity is the thing where it goes fast, the slow, the fast, the slow, fast, the slow. You get what I mean. So I'm gonna fly through this little subject quickly. What you want to do is, as you see this little green square or box looking thing, you want to right click it, go to set to, and you can do whatever you want to, like say like 150, 200. The highest it'll go to is like, I think like 360. So let me see. The highest it will go to is 300. So you can do 300. You can do whatever. I am gonna do. I'm gonna do what my boy Zafrey taught me. 245. So now after you done that, you want to go to each marker beat you have put down and double click on the green line. So double click. Don't worry about not being exactly on it. If you want to, you can go ahead. Say like you can click right here. You can click anywhere on the green line and you can just drag it on. Now if it's a different number, you can go right click it, set to. There you go. And so what I usually do is I usually go by either 3 or 7. If it can fit 7, I'll go to 7. But for now, these are like short ones. It's whatever it can fit between, because you need to do both of them. So like say for example 1, 2, 3, go right there, double click, and then right here 1, 2, 3. That's what I usually do. If it could fit 7, it'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But sometimes you don't want them really close together, so maybe this kind of distance you can do 4. You can do as many as you want. That's up to you, entirely up to you. So what I just did there, set to, and I did 66. You can do any number. Who cares? You can do 50. So I'm just gonna do 66 for now. And what I did there was I right click on the line, and this is what to make it, look fast and look slow. I'm guessing. I don't know. I just do shit. So you right click that line, click fast fade from the beginning, and then slow. Now you repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do 3. You can do 4. Up to you. This is what I'm just doing for the tutorial. So you can do as many as you want. Up to you. Same thing. Fast. Slow. Same thing throughout the whole entire thing. You can do one for the final kill cam if you wanted to. 1, 2, 3. Now, if it's like something like this looks like that can fit 7, and go ahead and try to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. Because I did 3 and then 4. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, you want to make sure this actually doesn't shoot before it shoots again. So make sure it doesn't, like, you know, shoot right there, for example. If it shot right there and then it shot again. So make sure it looks like that. I know there's a beat right there, but I should do it, but I'm not really feeling it right now, so I'm just trying to get this done with. And so that's basically the gist of it, guys. It looks so much better rendered out, but yeah, pretty much it. There you go. See ya.